Hi, students. You can start practicing your yesterday's main session synonyms and antonyms today. Tikta. If you have any doubts and any concepts, you can please keep it hold and you can ask the doubts at your main session, which starts at 7 p.m.
Session is going or not? I am not audible.
This is a practice section. What are the topics yesterday giving? You are supposed to practice here. 7 o'clock, the main section will be started.
Okay, thank you. अच्छा प्रैक्टिस सेशन म्हणजे आपल्याला Childhood.
Hello, everyone. A very good evening. Welcome back to yet another day of your boot camp. This is your main session. I believe some of you were here even before 7, right? Right. So let's just continue with where we left. How many of you did not come yesterday? Can you raise your hands? The students who did not come yesterday? You know the raise hand option? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of you did not come yesterday. Okay, yesterday we were discussing on many kinds of words. So we know synonyms and antonyms. Like that, there are many words ending with ONYMS. And we started discussing that. We finished halfway and we're going to continue with the rest today. But today, let's first see what is special today. Today is 21st of January. Do you know what is special today? Squirrel appreciation. Really? I didn't know that it was Squirrel Appreciation Day. Nitya says that. Anything else? Does anybody know anything else? What is being observed today? In India, today is a very important day because today, that's 21st of January in the year 1972. These states, Meghalaya, Manipur, and Tripura, these states were founded. So it's called the Foundation Day or the Statehood Day of Meghalaya, Manipur, and Tripura. In which part of India do we have this? North, west, east, south. Do you know where are these states? You're correct, Priscilla. These states are in the east. Very good. Amodini, it's especially in the northeast, not southeast. Beautiful. So yes, correct. There is a collective word for all of these northeastern states. Does anybody know what is this? What sisters? Very good. Nithya. 7 sisters. Amodini, correct. 7 sisters. And after these states were formed, there was another state that was later added. Okay. And this state is called the brother to the 7 sisters. You know which state is this? Correct. It is Sikkim. Amodini was the first one to answer. Good job. Now let's look at these states. So these are called the northeastern states. Arunachal Pradesh is the most easternmost state of India. So that is where we call, that is the land that we call the land of sunrise in India. So Arunachal Pradesh gets the first ray of the sun every day in the morning. And then we have Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Sikkim. These are collectively called the northeastern states. So now quickly tell me, which state are you from? I am from Tamil Nadu. Which state are you from? Okay. Okay. Yes, I need to change my name. Thank you so much. My name is not spelled B International. My name is... Some of you are from Karnataka. That's awesome. Born in Karnataka. Aishani is from West Bengal. That's great. Okay. And we have many students from Karnataka. That's great. Telangana. Very good. Superb. Now let's see the meanings of these states. So that's what we're going to see today. So what is the meaning of Tamil Nadu? It actually means Tamil country, right? And can you tell me what is the meaning of Chhattisgarh? Who knows the meaning of Chhattisgarh? What is the translation of Chhattisgarh? Very good, Nithya. I think Shravi also raised her hand. Please type here. Chhattisgarh does not mean Chhatrapati. Chhattis is a number, 36. So 36 forts, the land of 36 forts. That's the meaning of Chhattisgarh. And you know, Goa actually takes its name from cows. We know, right? Gomata. So from the same inspiration, we have the state Goa. Have you ever wondered what could be the meanings of the states? Like your names have meanings, right? So my name is Arul, which means grace. I'm sure you know the meanings of your names. So try to understand the meanings of the states too. So Madhya Pradesh is the central territory. And the land of cows is nothing but Goa. We just saw 36 forts, right? The land of the 36 forts, that is Chhattisgarh. I really like Meghalaya. It was, Sikkim is the new palace. Where is Meghalaya? The abode of clouds. Interesting, right? And Bihar is called the abode of Buddha. There are many Buddhist monasteries there. That's the literal meaning of the states' names. The land of the kings, Rajasthan. Interesting, right? So we can maybe take a snapshot of this. The source is india.in. This is where I took it from. You can even search for this. All right, with this now, yes, Dan, I think you're from Goa. Great. Super. Now, time to go to, correct, not seas. Punjab is the land of 5 rivers. Correct. You're from Kerala, the land of coconuts. Great. Now let's go and see the rest of the ONYMS and let's have a quiz today. Okay. Allow me to open the presentation for that. Where is this? ONYMS. We're going to have a quiz today too, based on the session. But some of the ONYMS we already covered yesterday. So you might have missed it. So let me very, very quickly Explain. Synonyms, similar meaning words. Antonyms, opposite meaning words. Very simple, right? Characteronym, when the name of the character suits the character very well, like Bumblebee for Albus Dumbledore and Lupin for Sirius Lupin, because it's like the word for wolves. Sirius is named after the dog, and Voldemort means the escape from death. And that's characteronym. Cryptonym is the secret name, like the operations, especially the military operations, they have a secret name, and even the presidents have their own secret names, including their entire family. Demonyms are for the names related to their country or the city of origin, can even be continent. Like people of Asia are called Asians, people of China are called Chinese. So these words are called demonyms. And then we saw endonym and exonym. So how we call a country outside of the country, that is Germany, an exonym. And how the people of Germany call their own country, that's endonym, Deutschlands. So like this, there were many examples that we saw yesterday. So Norway is how the rest of the world calls Norway, but the people of Norway call their country Norway, right? So these are examples of endonyms and exonyms. Euonym or euonym, aptonym or aptronym. All of these are words or names that really suit that person. Those are called euonym, aptonym, or aptronym. All the same. Eponyms are words that are named after somebody, like Rome is named after Romulus, the Braille reading system for the blind people, named after the person who invented it. And Jumbo is after a real elephant. Sandwich is after the Earl of Sandwich. So those are eponyms. Hypernyms and hyponyms are the broad word and the different kinds or categories that come under it. So a beverage can be a hypernym for many kinds of beverages. So these are the kinds of beverages are called hyponyms. Coffee, tea, soy milk, all of those. And then we have homonym. This is what we saw last yesterday. Homonyms can be homophones or homographs. When words have the same sound but different spelling, for example, flower, that is an example of homophone. S-E-A, S-E-E. These are homophones too. What are homographs? When the words have the same spelling but different sound. For example, minutes and minute. These are examples of homographs. Same spelling, but different pronunciation and different meanings. Okay. And this is something that we're going to see today. We didn't see this yesterday. Heteronym. What is a heteronym? A drive down a windy road. No. A drive down a windy road on a windy day. This is a heteronym. Got it? And what are holonyms and meronyms? Very simple. Holonym is the complete, what do you call this? Aeroplane, right? That's the whole holonym. Meronyms are things that are the different parts of it that make the complete. So cockpit, fuselage, flaps, all of these are meronyms. Okay? And then we have oronym. This one is really funny. This is, would you like to see what oronyms are? Actually, this was invented. This term was invented very recently, like in 1980s. Okay, not very recently, but recently compared to the other onyms. So this was coined by Giles Brandreth in his book, The Joy of Lex. So what is oronym? Ice cream. Ice cream. They both sound the same, don't they? So they are not homophones because they are not just single words. They are many words. So these are called oronyms. When you have say this in linked speech. Ice cream. I scream. So here it's not linked, but in a sentence, when you're saying this out loud, it comes as one sound, ice cream. Like that. We have this too. A dressed male. A dressed male. You understand the concepts? Yes. So these are examples of oronyms. Okay. This is also very funny. The stuff he knows can lead to problems. The stuff he knows can lead to problems. So what happens you see here in linked speech is that we don't say the stuff he knows. No. We say the stuff he knows. It sounds like more like stuff he knows, right? So that is why this is funny. I really had it. Like I spent about 15 minutes to find a picture like this. Right. What did we just see? Can you type the category of the word that we just saw? What are these called? Very good. Oronyms. Beautiful. And then we have paronym. What are paronyms? Let me explain. From the word astro, we can have many words like astronauts, astronomy, astrophysics, astrology. So all of these are called paronyms. Like, what do you mean by parallel lines? They travel together in the same direction. They're like very adjacent to each other. They're very similar. Same. Paronyms. So astro can be the root word from which we can have many paronyms based on it, right? Let's see some more. So this is gen, G-E-N, which means birth. Genesis, genetics, generates. All of these are paronyms based on gen. And equilateral, equivalence, equidistance. All of these are paronyms based on equi. And sen actually means olds, senator, senior, senile. All of these are paronyms of sen. Okay. Senorita is from another language, Spanish, right? So senor is Mr. Senora is Mrs. Senorita is the unmarried woman. Like we have Miss here. So I don't think they are related etymologically. It's a different language. I don't think they borrow from the same root word pool. How many of you know what pseudonyms are? And can you give me an example of a pseudonym? Very good. Pseudo means false, right? So when authors write under a different name, so that is an example of pseudonym. Are you familiar with this author, C.S. Lewis? He wrote the book, The Chronicles of Narnia. Did you know that he had published already many books under the name Clive Hamilton? And this work, many people did not even recognize it. And then he did not want to retain the name and he changed this name. And there was a time when women authors were not taken seriously. So many women authors chose to write under a male pseudonym, right? So Charlotte Bronte, Emily Bronte, Anne Bronte, the Bronte sisters, they're very famous in the literary world. So they wrote under, Jane Eyre, right? Was written by Charlotte Bronte. So they wrote under pen names like Currer Bell, Ellis Bell, Anton Bell, Acton Bell. And these masculine names were chosen purposefully by them and their publishers. So that is an example of pseudonym. We have retronym. So this one is when, okay, we all have watches. Watches meant just one thing, but then suddenly we had digital watch. So to differentiate the old watch, can you tell me what is the name for the other kind of watch? Very good. You're very fast in typing. Good. Today, Nithya and Amodini are typing very, very quickly. Now we have smartwatch too. That's correct, Kanivashni. The word that I was looking for is analog. So now we have digital watches, the other watch that earlier it was not analog watch. It was the only watch, right? I think we had pocket watches and all that, but this was the only system, like the minute hand and the hour hand and the second hand. Some watches will also have the second hands. They go around the face of the clock, the watch. But now that we have digital watches, we had to have another word for these to refer to these kind of watches, and they came up with analog. So those are called retronyms. All the books were hardcover, but then we started having paperback. So we had to invent a name for the older kind of books that came in like in a hard-bounded way. So they were called the hardcover books or the hardbound books. And that's retronym. A tautonym is a funny one because it's just going to repeat itself. Like, for example, Rattus rattus, that is the scientific name for rats. Gorilla gorilla, that's the scientific name for gorilla. Did you know this? This is not common. What is the scientific name for us? Human beings? Do you know that? Very good. Homo sapiens. That's correct. What is the scientific name of, what do you know? Something that's very easy. Tiger? Anybody knows? No? Panthera tigris. Beautiful. Panthera tigris. And Panthera leo. That's lion. So the same name repeating twice. That's very rare. So an example of that would be this Indian cobra. Naja naja. Rattus rattus. Gorilla gorilla. All of these are called tautonyms. You know what are toponyms? Can you guess? The meaning of topo is land. Topo, topography. Very good. So topo is land. So when words have their origin in some kind of geographical feature or land, that is a toponym. You know, we call this the hot water geyser. All of you in your bathrooms will have the hot water geyser. The geyser. Geyser is actually named after a natural hot water spring in Ireland. It is called geyser. And from that, we have the word geyser. Did you know that? So from Geysir, that's a place. That's the hot water spring in Iceland, not Ireland. From Iceland, in Iceland. So from that, we have geysers. That word has its origin in this geographical feature. This print that looks like a mango, right? So this is called paisley, this design. It's used in many cashmere shawls and all that. This had its origin in Persia, India, but in Scotland, in this town called Paisley. So that's the name of the place. So this was made like a lot of people. So many people started creating designs based on this design. And that's why it got its name as Paisley design. And you know these, right? Capri pants. So these are mid-calf pants named after an Italian island called Capri. So named after a place, toponym. Okay. And capitonyms are very funny. When you change the first letter to the capital form, then it has a totally new meaning. For example, Pole with capital P can mean the native of the land of the country, Poland, the demonym, right? Pole. But with a small p, it means a long cylindrical piece of metal or wood. So this is a pole. Please do not disturb those couple with your pole. And March with capital M is the third month. But with small m, it means to walk with regular measured tread. The ants are marching like that. So that is capitonym. And this is the last one. Can there be a word that will be yes, Mandarin, very good. The fruit and the language, beautiful. Can there be a word that will be the opposite of itself? English has so many different kinds of words. Even this is possible. That's correct, Dhruv. That's a very correct example of the concept that we're just talking about. Dust, bold, beautiful. To bolt something securely means to tie something up securely. Also, to run away and escape from a place is also called bolt. Is my video acting up? Yes? I'm sorry, it was scary for me too. Let me close some windows. So contronyms are when, yeah, I already just mentioned the word. Can you tell me what is this word? He's putting some sugar particles on the cake and he's also cleaning the table. So, yes, the answer here is dust. So dust some sugar on the cakes. Please dust this table, it's very dirty. So here it means to add a layer, and there it means to remove a layer. But the word that we use is the same words. Dust. Can you guess what is this? Not theater, not movie. I'm telling you, it is a contronym. It's a contronym. There is a place where the movie is shown, right? And something is blocking it. What can it be? Very good. Amudini, Kanivashni. Many of you are trying, yet there are many wrong answers, but keep trying, not projector. So, okay, I'll give you a clue. How are you looking at me right now? With the help of, very good, a screen. So the movie was being screened. That's what they say, right? So a screen. Earlier it was a screen, but then they later changed it to something else. But we still call it screening of the movie. So screen. So that's where the movie is displayed. But to screen something, that is also to block something is also called screening. So this word has opposite meanings. Beautiful. So with that, we have come to the learning part of today. Can we now go to your quiz? Let's complete both the quiz today. You're going to tell me what ONYM is this. Alexander Graham Bell is the inventor of telephone. What ONYM is this? Let me see who is able to answer. You need to think of all the ONYMs we just learned. No. Okay, I'll give you an example. Usain Bolt, William Wordsworth. No, when the name is very suiting to that person is called, there are many words for it. I'll type here. It needs to be for everyone. Yes. The aptonym or aptronym. You remember we saw Usain Bolt, William Wordsworth. Yes, you just don't remember the name, but you remember the concept. That's good. That's okay. So this is the answer for what we're just seeing now. Let's see the next one. Donald Trump's code name is Mughal. Right now, after in the second presidentship, it's not the same. During his first presidentship, very good. This is not demonym. Like many of you are correctly answering. It is Ishan is correctly answering. Many of you are correctly answering now. The answer is cryptonym. It's a secret name, right? Cryptonym. Cryptonym. Can you guess what are these? People from Trinidad. They are called Trinidadian. Very good. Demonyms. Beautiful. No wrong answers. Good job. And this kind of wool or fabric that's made from the wool of a particular kind of goat. Very good. Named after this place, Kashmir. Yes, it's a very good. You remember geyser, Capri pans, and all that from the name of a place. So Kashmir is an example of what? Like three of you guessed correctly, toponym. Okay. So I have here two things. We saw them both together, if you remember. So he's asking, are you from Spain? And she's saying, I am from España. Very good. So we call it Spain, but people of Spain call themselves Espanol, right? Espanol is Spanish. España is Spain. Good. Exonym and endonym. Exonym and endonym. Hyena, hyena. Who remembers this? Very good. Dhruv. Tautonym. T-A-U-T-O. Tautonym. Good job. What is this? Did you know that this was not originally created as recreation? This was jacuzzi. It was created. His name is Enzo Jacuzzi. The answer is yes. My video has a problem. I can see that. Why don't I just show you the contents much better? Right, now tell me. Any idea? When a word has its origin after a person, it's called? Very good. We saw many examples like Rome after Romulus, sandwich after sandwich. So the answer is eponym. E-P-O-N-Y-M. So the whole thing is called a monarch butterfly. And it has many parts like antennae, head, etc. What are they called? Do you remember this? We saw the aeroplane picture, remember? Very good. Not mono, mero. Holonym, meronym. Remember whole. The whole thing is holonym. And you're inventing many names. If just, we don't have anything like that. So holonym and meronyms. Right. So now we have electric guitar, and the traditional guitar is now called the acoustic guitar. It's not acoustic, it's acoustic. Okay. So very good. Nithya, you were the first one to give me the right answer. It is retronym. Beautiful. So based on dem, we have democracy, demography, even demonym. So dem is the root word based on which we have many. Very good, Nidhi. First to answer. The answer is paronyms, not para, paronyms. Good job. And there are many kinds of the lavender plants. English lavender, that's very common, but many types are there. So can you tell me what is this? Hypernym and hyponyms. We saw beverage, remember? Who can tell me what's this? If you don't know, I will give you a clue. Very good, Nithya. Oronyms. Good job. Remember ice cream, ice cream? Yes. Realize, realize, realize. Nice, no? Interesting. All right. With that, we have come to the end of your round 1 quiz, and time is also up. So let's have your round 2 quiz tomorrow. How many of you are working on your HS4A assignments? I'm going to share a very important link with you today if you're ready. So we have your links for submission of your express talk and also for your artwork. I'm going to post these two links in the chat. If you're ready, please make a note of it. How many of you have completed your artwork? If it's ready, you can show for everyone here. Great. Super. You have 1 week's time. Actually, we have the day for clean energy on 26th. That's the Republic Day, right? Let me check if my video is any better now. Am I here? Are you able to see me? Not scary? Okay. Priscilla, you're showing it. I'm sorry. Let me just check. Sorry, dear. Where is Priscilla? Where is Priscilla? Here. Okay. Spotlighting you for everyone. Okay, windmills on a bright, breezy day. So that's what you chose, right? You can give a caption, write your name in a corner, your grade, and your school. Okay, beautiful, dear. Thank you. Superb. Now, what you will do is you will submit here. Okay, and the link to submit your express talk also allows you to practice. Okay, open it, see how you should submit. And the topics are also given there in the express talk link. All right. I hope it's all clear. Now, a very important thing. If you have any doubts in your round, in your crossword, in your words and meanings, in your word weaving and compound words and kinds and types of words, you can ask us your query in the content query form. Oh, Priscilla is showing me another. Is it Priscilla or Deborah? Clean air with blue skies. Very nice. It's a water paint, right? Beautiful there. Okay. That's your sister. Okay, dear. Superb. Anybody else has completed the assignments? Okay, keep preparing for your debates. We'll announce when we'll have it. I don't think we want to meet you on the Republic Day, it being a Sunday. We'll announce the date shortly. Okay. I hope you have copy pasted the link. Vidya ma'am, if you can you please share the service query forms link? CQF.
Yes, ma'am, I will share here.
Thank you. So your doubts based on the rounds, please share here. We will discuss the questions and we'll have a Q&A session tomorrow based on your doubts. If there is something that you don't understand in the contents in any of these rounds, please share in this form. Yes, yes. You can even participate in more than one assignment. Even if you have completed the artwork, you can still do the express talk. Do some research, read something, and then speak, okay? Speak with all the confidence and speak like you know something on the subject. Don't read from a paper, that will not be so good. Okay. The last day, I think we'll give you 1 week time there, okay? More updates and announcements will be made in the WhatsApp community. Okay, CQF link is here. Please copy paste it. If you have any doubts in the content, please send it through this form. Okay, can we end the meeting for today? All right, bye-bye everyone. We'll meet you again tomorrow. We'll keep meeting every day. All right, thank you so much Vidya ma'am and the tech team.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I think we have a practice section until 8.
Okay, we have practice session until 8 o'clock. So it will be open here. Who is here? Is it Hari?
No, ma'am, Vinod, ma'am.
Vinod, do you have the topics for debate, artwork, and express talk?
No, ma'am.
You don't have. Okay, I'll just send it here once again. Give me a second, dears. You've been asking for the topic. So the meeting will be here. If you want to leave, you can, but people will be here till 8 o'clock. Okay. Yes, I found. I'll just give it to you. I'm going to share the topics here once again for all of your. Did I send this to everyone or to just one person? I always do this mistake. Let's send this to everyone. So all of your topics are here in the chat. Please make a note of these also. Thank you, everyone. I'll take my leave. You can also do if you have schoolwork or anything, or just stay here and do your spell bee work if you want. The tech team will stay here. All right. Thank you so much.
Dear students, the section going to end. See you tomorrow.